Deion Sanders, the legendary Hall of Famer, recently opened up about his off-field strategies that have made him not only one of football's most iconic players, but also one of the most innovative minds in the game today. In a candid conversation with Asante Samuel, former New England Patriots cornerback and two-time Super Bowl champion, Coach Prime offered rare insight into his intense commitment to film study and preparation, revealing how it mirrors the habits of some of football's most successful quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. If you're a fan of football, whether you're a casual viewer or a die-hard supporter, you know the importance of preparation. It's not just about what happens on the field. It's about everything that leads up to the game. And Deion Sanders? Well, he has taken that mentality to the next level. The conversation took place on the podcast, Say What Needs to Be Said, where Sanders opened up about his current life, his struggles with a recent undisclosed health issue, and how he's been working hard to get back to full strength. Sanders revealed that he'd been off the media radar for a while, even admitting that he'd lost 14 pounds during his absence. "I've done no media. I've done nothing for a minute," Coach Prime said. "So coming on with you is something." Despite his time away from the public eye, Sanders was quick to get back into his element and dive deep into the conversation about football. And what stood out most was his relentless commitment to studying the game, a commitment that rivals the greatest in the sport. "I watched film right up till kickoff, man," Sanders shared, emphasizing the importance of preparation in football. He's not just talking about a few hours here and there. He's talking about an all-encompassing approach that sees him dedicated to understanding every little detail about his opponents. "I have a library of VHS tapes, man. There's this iconic picture of me sitting in the locker room before the Super Bowl with some $sign drawers. Those were my lucky drawers. And I'm looking at the VHS tape of my opponent. I studied so much, bro. I knew everything about them cats. I knew them like the back of my hand." This level of preparation is part of what makes Deion Sanders so unique in the football world. His devotion to understanding every facet of his opponent's game before stepping on the field is something that has stayed with him throughout his career, and it's something he continues to pass on to the next generation. Now, you might be wondering, how does this connect to the likes of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes? Well, the answer is simple. Both of these legendary quarterbacks, each with a combined 10 Super Bowl rings, 8 Super Bowl MVPs, 5 NFL MVPs, and over 120,000 passing yards, share the same mentality when it comes to preparation. Brady, in particular, has famously said that his success is not about his physical gifts, but about his mental preparation and film study. And Mahomes? He's cut from the same cloth. The duo has dominated the NFL for years, and it's no surprise that they attribute a significant part of their success to their commitment to studying film, just like Coach Prime. But let's not forget, Deion Sanders wasn't just an incredible player. He was also a key figure in shaping the culture of winning. And now, as the head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes, he's continuing that legacy. Sanders is preparing for his next big challenge as he leads his team into their upcoming NCAA season, with their opening day game against the Georgia Tech Bulldogs coming up on August 29th. For Coach Prime, film study remains a crucial part of his strategy. He's not just trying to lead the Buffaloes on the field, he's preparing them mentally to take on any challenge, just as he did during his own illustrious playing career. And it's this level of detail, this commitment to knowing everything about your opponent, that can make all the difference between winning and losing. What's even more fascinating is how Sanders' approach differs from many players. During his conversation with Asante Samuel, the two talked about the different ways players approach film study. Samuel admitted that early in his career, he struggled with the idea of watching tape, especially after making a costly mistake in a game against Syracuse. This highlights the mindset differences between players, the mentality that can either propel you to greatness or hold you back. For Sanders, Brady, and Mahomes, film study isn't just a tool, it's a way of life. As Sanders gets ready to start another season with the Buffaloes, you can be sure that his relentless dedication to preparation will be one of the defining factors of their success. whether it's breaking down film of their opponents or instilling that same level of commitment in his players. Coach Prime's influence will be felt long before the whistle blows.